All right, we are back with more drums, more Back in Black, more Free Falling. Hope to wrap these up in the next 2 days. If you guys need this sheet music or want to support us writing more music or filming more videos like this to break down songs, please become a member at musicbythemeasurespro.com. A drum subscription is $9.99 a month. It gets you 10 pieces of sheet music a month and gives you voting rights to tell us what you want next, song-wise. Break down anything you want. All right, so today I'm going to start with Back in Black. This guy has been causing me issues, as you probably know if you've been watching a couple of these. So just going to kind of work our way through this, slow and steady, and kind of just do the counting, break it down, and get the idea of it again. Should come back quickly. So we got this 1 and 2 E, 1 and 2 E, 1 and 2 E, 1 and 2 E. A 1 and 2 E, a 1 and 2 E, a 1. One and 2 E, a 1 and 2 E, a 1 and go. Now the one that is the bane of my existence. 3 and E and 3 and E and. Now you can hear though, after 4 or 5 sessions of doing this, right? And the good and bad of it is I don't actually have time to practice in between filming these. So this is my practice, right? Live drum practice. It's in the name. Ideally I'd practice this every single day and these would come to me. But I think we probably started this at 40 BPM and I couldn't play this a lick. I couldn't play it in time at all. So just a little bit of practice every day. Get that understanding of it. It'll come. And then it'll open up doors to play other things too. A lot of mechanism stuff going on. If that's the right word. So 3 and E and. You just hear how slow that is. E and 3 and E and. And 4 E and 3 and 3 and 4 E and 3 and 3 and 4 E and 3 E 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 and 4 E and. So for me, I just have to count it until I don't have to count it, which takes a little while. 1 and 2 E, 3 and 4 E and 1 and 2 E, 3. Brain fail. 1 and 2 E, 3 and 4 E and. I'm gonna try to go 3 E because when I do that, I rush it less. 1 and 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and 1 and perfect. Let's try it. E and 1 and 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and 2 E, 3 E, 1 and 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and. So a little rushing here and there. Let's try 50. So same thing, do some counting, try to hear that rhythm, and then try it without. Play it on the hi-hat a little bit. 1 and 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E, 3 and 4 E and 1 and 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and. And 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E, 3 and 4 E and. And 2 E, 3 and 4 E and. Now it's coming together, but this is kind of like a gym session where you just frickin' don't want to do it, and I'm slugging along, and I'm okay with that. I have to okay with that. I stayed up a little too late playing Dr. Mario, which I thought was very important. Listened to some great albums. Pinkerton by Weezer. A student turned me on to it. Obviously, it's been around for a long time. Didn't like it at first, but it's been growing on me. I've listened to it like 6 or 7 times now. I just needed a chill out night, so I chilled out, listened to some music, and played Dr. Mario. You know, obviously playing Dr. Mario is healthy. It's in the name of the game. And this is not, I mean, like, my brain is sluggish. I probably went to bed at 3 a.m. It's 12:40 right now, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this being a sluggish session. The alternative was not doing a session. And so it's gym day. I'm showing up. I'm putting the time in. Is it going to be great? Probably. Probably not. And I'm going to live with that and take a phenomenal nap and then go teach lessons. And that's really where we're at today. But doing this, showing up, is what you need to do, and you will get better. It might suck today, but you will get better. 1 and 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E, 3 and 4 E and 1 and 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and. 1 and 2 E, 3 and 1 and 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E, 3 E and So trying some different things, trying to hear that rhythm in my head, which worked once, and then I left the idea, but that's okay. All right, let's speed it up. The more you can click it out or stick it out, it's going to help you. 1 and 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and. 1 and 2 E, a 3 and a 4 E and 1 and 2 E, a 3 E and a 4 E. Playing a little angry, and that's okay. Playing frustrated, and I like it. It's a perfect song for it too. Back in Black. 2 E, a 3 E and a 4 E and 1 and 2 E, a 3 and a 4 E and. So oftentimes I can hear where there's 3 and a 4 E and 3 and a E and. If there's a little bit too much space after I play this a 4, a 4, a 4, that throws me off because I'm rushing it, right? 3 E and a 3 E and a 3 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and 3 E and a 4 E and 3 E and a E and. So just hearing that space, counting that space, whatever works for you. Caught it. 1 and 2 E, a 3 E and a 4 E and. 1 and 2 E, a 3 E and a 4 E and 1 and 2 E, a 3 up. We'll just keep on doing it 65. I hear it, right? Especially because the da da or the da 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 is all the same rhythm, but where they're putting it in the measure is different, right? So usually it's da, and then it's enda. So it's so it's a 2, a 3, enda, a 2. That's what throws me off, right? And probably just getting the legs to do it. So if you can hear that right spacing, 1 and da 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 da. And then just really listen to where the metronome lands. You can do it. It's just concentration and playing. One and 2 E and 4 E and a 1 and 2. Oh, I counted that wrong, didn't I? Yeah. It's not a 2, a 3. It's 2 E, a 3. Yeah. So 1 and 2 E, a 3 and a. Same rhythmic idea, just wasn't. When I just did my little example, I wasn't counting it right. And then when I looked at it and played with it, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. 1 and 2 E, a 3 and a 4 E and. But hear that. Da 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 da. All the same time, you just have to line up with the click, which is where you can hear I'm struggling with. And that's where I'm cutting my teeth right now. 2 E, a 3 and a 4 E and 1 and 2 E, a 3 E and a 4. All right, we're turning it up. One and 2 E, a 3 and a 4 E and 1 and 2 E, a 3 and a 4 E and. One and 2 E, a 3 and a 4 E and. Hard for me to count that fast, but it's coming together. As it's coming together and finally getting it up to speed, or speed relatively close to where we have to go and playing it in time, which are just, high praises for me. Trying to not play sloppy with my hands, right? My right or my left hand is doing this back and forth. It's kind of, I call it the scoop. I just made that term up now. It's not a great idea. It's not what you want to do. Ideally, everything just sits right here. It's accessible. 1 and 2 E, 3 E and 4. Right? There's a lot of wasted movement, or there's less wasted movement. Some of this goes with just learning something new, right? You got to get to the place where it's like, all right, if I can play this at 90, I think is full speed, 95. If I can get this to 95, then do my little trick about going 10 over, so 105. Then when I slow it back to 95, I can then start thinking about some of this stuff that I'm sloppy with. And I should be thinking about it now as well, but it's like, if I think about it too much now, I'll never get it up to full speed. If I don't think about it at all, I'll play sloppy for the rest of my life. And 2 E, 3 and 4 E and 1 and 2 E. All right, we're just gonna keep on marching. Sometimes those hi-hats aren't sounding great, and that's okay. Fix it later. 1 and 2 E, 3 and 4 E and 1 and 2 E, 3 and 4 E and. It's a little endurance game at this point. All right, 80. Again, it's so important to hear how it lines up with the click. If you go back to my first video Back in Black, I could not hear where it was with the click, and it took me forever then. Now I have like a litmus test. I have something that I compare myself to and say, am I ready to play it? No, not yet. But I'm getting to the place where I'm ready to play it, and that is all the difference in the world. I hated playing with the click when I first started. I didn't know how to do it, which is just embarrassingly sad that, 8-year-old little me could not figure out how to work with a click and then ignored it for years and years of my life. Spend time doing it. Figure out how to do it. Pick the measure 3 down the road that's just going. Work on that measure with the metronome. Down the road, eventually you'll be able to do any measure you want with the metronome. It's just putting the time in. All right, let's do a couple at 80. As I give speeches. And 2 E, 3 and 2 E, 3 and 4 E and 1 and 2 E. Sorry, that foot hi-hat is not doing what's supposed to. about to move on because I gotta get to free falling as well. Let's try 85. It means we're 10 away, which means I really am motivated to actually do this another day. I was gonna be like, shit. Well, the reality is I need to film some loop videos for this, and the loop videos help me kind of be like, all right, someday I'll do those live. Right now they're boring and a waste of your time, and if you think this is boring and a waste of time, just imagine how those loop videos are. But they really help me. Like I'll do four measures in a row of just that, and then I'll actually sit with logic and like, okay, am I lined up? Oh, hey, okay, I always 3 and I always rush that. Okay, and then if anything, I'll do another live. That live will help me understand what I'm rushing, really apply that thing, and then go back and do another loop video. Did it on the blues E minor last night. Great session. Took me 40 minutes, knocked out some good tracks. All right, 85, and then free falling. One and 2 E, a 3 and a 4 E and 1 and 2 E, a 3 and a 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4. All right. Enough. Otherwise, I'm gonna get obsessed. All right. So this free falling measure, which I felt like the universe, we had. I just want to do this as a warm up and then hit the other one and then call it a day. So this is the one that's 1 and 2 and 3. Easy, maybe peasy. Good. Just gotta make sure I don't rush. Let's just go by 7. Then we're halfway to full speed. Again, making the same point I made on Back in Black. When I first started this was atrocious. Probably at 40 BPM, which is probably where I start everything. Just 3 or 4 days of practice, and then and actually this will be kind of fun. I'm going to pick some more simple songs to do after this, maybe another week or so on Back in Black and Free Falling, and I got a fun video idea quasi-planned, and then pick another song that's similar to this, right? That's just a little bit of a level up. So if you are learning drums for the first time, or if you're a new student, it's easy stuff to hand out to them. And just little things to keep on gaining. We're not going benching 100 pounds to 300 pounds. We're benching 100 pounds to 105. We're just taking small steps to improve. All right, so let's go through that fill that I was doing a couple days ago. This guy. Again, ignoring all those dynamic markings. Wow, couldn't think of that term. 3E and 4E and so 3E and 4E and I like this idea. Let's make that into an exercise. I don't know how fast 50 is yet, but we'll find out. 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 3 and just that alone is a great exercise. And a couple times early on, you heard me go. We'll do that again because I like that. Right now, let's worry about the beat, putting it together. It's easy to rush at 50 for me. 3E and 4E and oh yeah, even worse there. 1 and 2 and 3E and 4E and let's see how that goes. Two and 3E and 4E and 1 and 2 and sometimes missing that hi-hat on the end of 3, but we're speeding it up. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and so you hear a little bit of a flam on 3, just because I'm rushing. 3E and 4E and 1. just sloppy on that foot, but kind of having some fun, like moving it around and trying to hear where I'm screwing up every time. So tempo doesn't really seem to be an issue. As we get up to faster 16th notes, right? If I was doing, but since we're doing, it's all about that movement in a weak left hand. So let's just try to get those that beat 3 in time. Clearly something I'm going to have to work on. We're going to go 1 speed higher. Full speed's 85. We're not going to do that today. So just clue you in on a couple of my mistakes. Sometimes on the and 1 and 2. Is it in the song? No. He didn't record it that way, and that's okay. Am I playing it that way sometimes? Yeah, by accident. And just really not rush that 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and right. Whenever I click it out or click into that, it's fine. Just when I go from the beat to that, I kind of rush it a little bit. So sweet. I think it ended up being an okay session. So a little short today, but enough to get me started and going and just keeping that in. My biggest issue is consistency, right? So on all the instruments, if I'm not hitting it every other day at least, I lose more than I'd like to admit. Probably like 20%, 30% maybe. So running through it again every other day at least allows me to just keep that. Maybe only lose 7%. It's a percentage game. All right, you guys have a good rest of your day. Hope this helps. As always, sign up at our website, musicbythemetrospro.com. Tell me what songs you want to learn, what sheet music you need. Hope to help you out. You guys have